What's up, everybody? It never fails. It never fails.
Hi, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
Happy Monday.
So here's what Miss Kim, that's what people call you, Miss Kim.
I know.
Here's what Miss Kim comes rolling in it. There's a white bowl sitting on our table right now.
It's a pasta bowl.
It is a pasta bowl. There's salad in the pasta bowl. There's chicken. What do you got in there?
So
apples?
It's got cauliflower, carrots, radish.
The radishes. They look like apples.
Broccoli,
Oh my
and
goodness.
some greens.
But you can't you came
It's a
walking
salad.
in here.
I did because okay, guys. So listen, you need to understand something about what's going on.
Like, I don't like this, but I have it next to my side. It's on my head. I just keep staring at it like it's gonna talk to me or something like that. Good grief, what is happening?
So for work we have these like big food shows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just had food shows.
Yes, please explain.
I had food show Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I was up on Monday this week.
All right.
And it just is one of those things where like it's so good. It's so much fun. I get to see like all of the teams that I'm working with.
Yeah.
I get to see so many customers.
Yeah.
It's so much energy expenditure.
It's people.
Yeah, but then I come home, and the day after food shows, I am like a log.
Oh, because you just gave everything
because
you had.
Everything.
Yeah. I totally
and
get
so,
that.
like,
I feel like that right now.
Yeah, so I made this salad because like earlier today, and I was like, this is gonna be your lunch because I was already upright. I was feeling good, feeling great after my workout. I got a solid workout in today.
I yelled at you, but that was me, by the way.
And I said, hey.
I was like, go get it, girl.
And so like I came home, I made myself
it.
a nice breakfast. I made myself lunch, and I was like, you're gonna eat this.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
No, you don't.
I don't want it.
You're just looking at it like
I don't want it.
you gross.
And I have been working like at my computer, and I've been singing, so I've just been expending more energy.
Look at you practicing for the worship team.
Well, it was Stevie Wonder.
Okay,
so
never mind.
You can't see. But man, I was damn man. There was a NIPSCO guy that came out, and he was like, hi. I'm sorry.
Hey, buddy.
And I was like, oh. And he goes, you sound great. I need to work on the box.
Oh, thanks. I'll just keep singing then.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
I was like, you can go. That's perfectly fine. I was jamming today. But this is the battle I'm currently fighting.
All right,
This
so
salad
we'll see if
is the
anything gets
battle.
eaten in the next hour. I'm going to go with no, but maybe.
I'll get hungry.
Maybe, lady, maybe.
I'm going to eat it because what a waste.
Hey, you
It's
know
a
what?
beautiful salad.
You guys
Anyways.
clicked on the play button, so you probably already know who we are. And if you didn't, you got this shared with you from somebody that's probably like a distant relative.
Hey, we've had not a lot of people, but quite a few people who have texted me, and they're like, I started listening again, and I'm like, where'd you go?
Yeah. I get that every now and again too. They're like, hey, your podcast is like, I just revisited it. I was like, revisit? What do you mean
You
left?
should visit it every
What do
week.
you left?
We're on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon.
I had a text message. Yeah, I had a text message coming this morning, and somebody said that a kid in the church had his appendix out, and they said, "Do you think he bites his nails?" Podcasts. I was like, "Oh, that's very good.
That is
Good
that
job.
is-
Good
yeah,
for you."
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, somebody got their appendix out.
So anyway, so you guys, you already know. I don't know why I say you're listening to Grease and Grace
Because you got to introduce.
All right, well, you're listening to Grease and Grace, and my name is Jordan,
And my name is Kim.
and we're
See?
here to make your day.
It's like the official start. Like I think that's really because if we don't have an official start, Jordan,
Then it doesn't
we're
work.
never starting.
No,
the
we're going
episode.
to talk about salads and singing to
working
FedEx
out,
guys and all
the
that
FedEx
other
guy
stuff.
came in twice, by the way.
Today?
Here,
Just now?
Just now.
He'll get over it.
Well,
Yeah, whatever.
maybe he forgot something.
All right, so here's what we
And he's
do.
old.
We got a topic to talk about.
We
got a
do.
question to answer, and we have a lot of humor to dish out. So get ready, buckle up, put on your safety belts, because this ride is off the rails. Kim, question of the day is...
What type of face
Face?
would represent?
I can't change my face.
No.
Oh.
It's pumpkin season, so we're
Oh, my
we're
goodness.
talking about pumpkins. What type of face would you be? Like, what type of jack-o'-lantern would embody Jordan? P.S. I saw you this morning. You're in another car.
Oh, we got a van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mux Mini.
I like that. Oh, I might have to keep that. MUXMINI.
I saw you in a different car, and I was like,
Mux Mini. MUXMINI. That is so good. I'm stealing that.
hey, no
I'm
problem.
gonna get.
But anyways, okay, so
yeah, we got.
if you're doing a jack-o'-lantern, that's
Jack-o'-lantern.
representing you. You doing? What are we doing?
Like, okay, so what you're saying is it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Well, no. It's a couple weeks before Halloween because
It
if
is.
you're carving your pumpkins on Halloween, you messed up.
You missed.
You don't mess up. You didn't do things right. You're like, oh man, Halloween,
Well,
carve my
maybe that's
pumpkin.
like people's tradition. I don't know. Is that a tradition for people to do on
I don't
Halloween?
know. I'm telling you what,
No,
though,
go get candy.
you're just in time for Thanksgiving if that's the case. Okay, so right now, you're carving your pumpkin.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. And I'm putting a face on my pumpkin.
To
and you're
represent
saying,
you.
To represent me.
Yeah, your personality.
A hammer.
What kind of a hammer? Like I'm handy.
An anvil. Take a swing, man. I dare you. You break your hand on me.
You're carving an anvil?
It just sounded so good. I love shoot from the hip thing. So this has nothing to do with this, but you're gonna get a huge kick out of this.
Yeah.
So we were at a conference a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Conference small talk is so funny. Right?
It is.
Because it's like,
It
hey,
is.
how's it going? How's your
Yeah.
kids? Like,
Yeah.
how's the church? Because it was church conference, or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're asking all these
Ooh,
questions.
see, I'm diving in. See, I'm getting hungry.
Go ahead. Yeah. So just don't chew in the mic. That's going to be awkward on a million different levels. You know what I think? So we're at this. So my buddy Ryan and I were sitting there talking, and I was like, hey, I'm getting real tired asking these questions. He's like, what do you talk about? And he's real, like, kind of straight. He doesn't have, like, a real, like, deep sense of humor. But he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I can't talk about anybody's kids or anybody like that. So my buddy Jason's standing next to me.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, what questions would you ask, man?
Yeah,
And I
I'm
was
curious.
like, I don't know. Like, how was your last colonoscopy? And the best part is, my buddy Jason goes, I just had one like 2 weeks ago.
That would be quite the topic.
So if you're carving colonoscopy, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't carve colons.
What's yours? I'm trying to make you talk so you
Mine
don't
would
need
be mine would be like a really big open mouth smile.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's
a
fair.
big
Yeah,
open
yeah.
mouth smile with like tiny little eyes. Big old goofy.
Big old.
What kind of do you guys still carve
Yeah,
pumpkins?
100%. Yeah.
What kind
Every
of
year.
what kind of pumpkins do you
Big ones.
like? Do you do like the creepy ones? Do
Orange
you
ones.
I like the lumpy. I like the lumpy ones. Have you ever carved a lumpy one? They're thick. Like 4 C's thick. I like the lumpy ones. But like last
I'm gonna
year,
cry.
I got a really lumpy one, and like I had to like axe murder dive into this thing because it was so thick. I don't know what makes lumpy pumpkins harder to cut. I'm gonna look this up.
I pictured a guy driving down the road. He just found our podcast, jumps to like the middle, and all he does is hear like, I like the lumpy ones, man.
Whoa, have you ever just typed in what makes lumpy?
No, don't do that.
The fill-ins there. Whoa.
Okay, so a big old smile with little eyes.
Lumpy pumpkins.
So you got a lumpy. Let me just get this straight. You got a lumpy
I get
pumpkin.
Lumpy. Yeah.
Don't Google lumpy pumpkins.
That's kind of fun to say, though. Lumpy pumpkin. They are.
So, man, this is a tough one. So you got a big smile, little eyes.
Yeah.
I'm just going with the anvil. I'm sticking with it. I'm staying
I'm trying
there.
to find.
I like that. That sounds fun. Yeah, I got a big
what-
old anvil.
There's a lot of people who are curious about this. They're thick though. They're really.
I'm gonna put at the bottom. Please, hammer, don't hurt them.
Do you have a fly that or something? What's on your shirt? It's a spider.
Hey, what's up,
You have a
buddy?
spider that just crawled on your neck. Anyways, so when you guys,
He's a jumper.
yeah, he's a jumper.
Boom!
I wish you would
Boom!
step out from the ledge, my friend.
He didn't make it.
Well, okay, so when you guys are carving pumpkins,
Yeah, Carving
Is it
pumpkins.
like, do you guys do like classic faces? Do you do like characters? Do you,
It goes back and forth every year.
now because the girls are older, do you guys like have like healthy competition where it's like yours
sometimes.
sucks, mine's better?
Well, mine's always the best.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. But like, we're at the point right now. It depends on the year, and it depends on how much like time the girls want to invest in it. Because sometimes they're like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm going to play with my friends." You got 2 triangles for eyes and like a square mouth, and they're like, "Ha, cool, fun." And you're
Looks
like,
great.
"I tried so hard."
They don't do it anymore though.
Yeah, no, they still carve pumpkins. Do you guys have like a contest? You have a home contest?
No, not really. So
Jack-o'-lantern.
Josh
Josh the jack-o'-lantern.
Josh always does like the bare minimum.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
So last year he found
He works with his hands. That makes total sense.
Oh, and we get like the power tools out
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
he's like full send. And so last year he did 2 pencil hole sized eyeballs. And then this really thin smile. Looked so goofy.
That's funny.
So goofy. Did the bare minimum. It was actually really hard to do because like you can't see anything through the little
I am shocked
slits.
that nobody has like made a machine that like hollows them out perfectly and then, like
No.
sets everything up.
That is the rite of passage.
I
if
can't
you're
stand
gonna
it. I hate it.
do it, it makes my arms itchy actually.
It does. And it's like, you got to carve out like the inside of the
Yeah.
thing. And I'm like, I don't like this.
With a spoon. Yeah. It's a good time.
All
I
right.
love carving pumpkins.
Well, let's go bowling and
Anywho,
carve some pumpkins.
We could go bowling with pumpkins.
What?
Oh, what would go down? What would be the pins?
I can just see like the guy being like, "What's you doing with them lumpy pumpkins?"
I do. I love lumpy pumpkins.
Little Gary that
They're the
works
best.
over at the bowling alley. What y'all doing with them lumpy pumpkins? You can't throw them down the.
Best. I love lumpy pumpkins. They're the best for
Will you do me a
carving.
favor and for the
Team Lumpy Pumpkin?
for the social media post,
Yeah.
put like a picture of a lumpy pumpkin.
I'm
so
gonna.
everybody knows exactly.
I'm
what
gonna
you're
ask.
talking about.
What is your preference? So that's gonna be our first
And
question.
then clear your browser after you're done with that.
What is your preference of pumpkin? When you're looking for a pumpkin, are you looking for a green?
Oh, that's a good question.
Are you looking for a
Yeah.
green pumpkin? Are you looking for a white pumpkin? Are you looking for a lumpy pumpkin?
I always want to buy the one
one
that's like $300 that's sitting out on the front. That's just like
that weighs the same amount
Yeah.
as your car.
Yeah. Bethany always looks at me. She's like, "We can't," and I'm like, "We can,
We can.
but we're not going to."
Josh normally gets really, really big ones.
I love it.
I like squatty, lumpy, lumpy and squat. That's
Oh man.
any whoozle.
Hey, wait.
Oh.
Real quick.
Okay.
Have you seen The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Once.
No. It's the Halloween one, not the
Yeah.
Christmas one.
No, it's the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It's a Halloween one though,
I'm
right?
the boogeyman. Whatever it is. With Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
That's the Nightmare Before Christmas. by-
That's the Halloween one though. Yeah, the
It's
Nightmare
always
Before Christmas.
It's
is.
always been.
It's funny. Like I gotta revisit that this year because I don't think I've seen it.
No, it's weird.
It is weird, but I kinda
Sorry,
like
I
it.
probably just offended like half of America.
This
so many people
is Halloween.
love-
This is Halloween.
It is a bizarre movie.
It has a 95% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's weird. It's a weird movie. It's a
I need
fever
to-
dream of a movie.
Paul Rubens is in it. You know who Paul Rubens is?
Nope.
Pee Wee Herman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 100%.
Isn't it James Earl Jones is the boogeyman?
No, Ken Pages. Close.
I thought it was
Yeah,
James Earl Jones.
you're close. And the only reason I
Anyways.
knew that is because I'm sitting here staring at.
Yeah,
the
so
cast
Nightmare Before Christmas is like the bridge between
It's Halloween.
Halloween and Christmas.
Yeah.
Like that's what people watch. I don't like it.
Interesting. I don't like it.
It's weird. We watched it and I was like unimpressed.
That's fair.
So anyways,
Let's dive
we're
in
going to
here.
move into our
What you
topic,
got?
which is
What you
also
got?
about pumpkins.
Oh, goodness.
It is about.
Do it.
Today we're talking about going to the pumpkin patch.
We want to do the pumpkin patch.
We're pumpkin patching today.
Speaking of, have you ever seen the Peanuts Halloween special?
No,
Are you serious?
I've never watched them.
I
I like It's a Great Pumpkin.
yeah, it's the Great Pumpkin.
So did you know like a couple of years ago,
It's the Great.
it was like nowhere to be found.
What do you mean?
So
Is it gone?
Like you couldn't
It's
obtain it. You couldn't stream it anywhere.
It's called It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
I need to watch these.
So
This is your movie list for you
For
got,
fall?
You got Nightmare Before Christmas. And then you got It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Do you have any like real people movies?
I'm not there
For the
yet.
fall?
We might get there. Give me some time to think about it. I'm in a weird mood today.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
It's a really sad movie, but Stepmom takes place in the fall.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a really good fall
You ever seen The
movie.
Holiday?
Yeah, but that's Christmas. They go for Christmas.
Right,
I like the
anyway.
music in The Holiday.
The Pumpkin
But
Patch.
anyways, we're going to the Pumpkin Patch Day. We're talking about pumpkin patches.
Are you going to?
We're
Do you go to the
greasing,
Pumpkin Patch?
We're gracing. We do go to the Pumpkin Patch, which is something that is very Midwest. I
it is.
just learned not too long ago. So maybe people in New York, I think I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about like they love the like fall aesthetic and like going and getting like apple cider and like these cinnamon donuts and like all of this, and they don't have anything like that. And I'm like, no stinking way. Like,
it's crazy.
What? But yeah, there's people who have like never been to a pumpkin patch. They just like order pumpkins on Amazon. I don't know. Is there no definition for pumpkin patches?
That's like, so I'm.
No pumpkin
it is a
patching.
weird thing that like this is a very like.
Is this our first topic that does not have like a clear definition?
No, I don't think so. I can still find. I still got you. That's weird. Okay, a pumpkin patch. Here we go.
Pumpkin patch
Dun 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 dun.
no longer is just a patch of pumpkins.
It is not. Originally, a pumpkin patch was the area of a garden where the pumpkins were planted and tended. The word patch has been used to describe a plot of land going back centuries. In modern use, a pumpkin patch typically describes a farm or establishment in rural areas that stocks a large amount of pumpkins in the month of October.
So many pumpkins.
Yeah, we have 2 of them really close to us. Actually, 3.
We do?
Often, only some of the pumpkins are grown on site and the rest are purchased. Families go to the pumpkin patch to select their pumpkins for carving. A Halloween tradition in this old United States.
Amen.
In San Francisco, California, Clancy's Pumpkin Patch is open in October, and then it switches to Clancy's Christmas trees for the month
That's a
of
smart
December.
plan.
That is a good idea.
Because I don't see like anybody switching. You would think that if you're selling pumpkins, those are going to run out.
Yeah.
So to up your, I don't know, your profits,
Yeah.
start doing Christmas trees there too.
For those of you who are in our area, we have Thistleberry Farm, which is
that
in
close
South
by?
Bend. There's Hilltop Farms Pumpkin Patch, which is in Mishawaka. There's one in Goshen. Stanton Road You Pick Pumpkins is in Walkerton. And then Nallbrook is also a user-friendly option.
We should have had somebody who owns a pumpkin patch come in.
Hey, we should have
That would've
done
been
that.
really
And then
smart.
there's a little farm right up the road
There
in
is.
Wyatt, Indiana.
There is
And
that we
it
got.
is one that we went there one time with our girls and it was fantastic. They were delightful.
Their pumpkins are so cheap,
Yep.
so much cheaper.
And they are a delightful group
They
of people.
are. I have gotten quite a few different plants and like flowers and things of the like.
But
from
before we say nice things about
Farmer
them,
Bill?
let's get greasy. Let's tear
Let's
these apart
grease these pumpkins
before
up,
we
baby!
build them up.
Do you have any or do you want me to go first?
Oh, the pumpkin! I went first, like the last 3 episodes.
So
I feel
my
like you should go.
so my first grease with pumpkin patches is that it is no longer just going and getting pumpkins.
Here we go.
It is like an entire
I'm warmed up now.
family event.
Come on.
And it's like $70
Come on.
for 4 people to go to.
Unless you get your little discount from what's the place?
I don't know.
I don't know what it's
I've
called.
never gotten a discount. So just to enter into the facility, it's like $70. At this point, we're going to like an amusement park.
Yes.
And spending the same amount of money. So you walk in, you pay your $70, and like there's things for like people to do, like your kid, like it's a free range.
There's a ton of things.
There's so many things.
Yeah.
And so like yes, I understand it, but no, I don't, because like we're one family. There's no way in this earth that the cost of operating this farm equates to the cost that you are raking in
And this
for
does-
the month of October.
Keep in mind, majority of pumpkin patches, we're not going to single out one because we're going to talk about a lot of them.
Yeah.
Because it's not just in our area. But the admission fee is crazy because that doesn't include like a pumpkin or anything
You don't
like
get
that.
a pumpkin. You don't get like
You just
cider.
get to come on
You
our
don't
farm.
get donuts. Yeah, like it's like, hey, it's $30 for you. Oh, your wife's there. There's another 30. Your kids, oh, that's gonna be $25.
Right.
Because they're kids, so we got to give them a discount. So
Exactly.
$5 off for 5
Oh, you
inches
got a
of
baby?
height.
She's $5.
And then they're like, okay, so you've just now spent a small fortune.
Yep.
Come on in. Do you get to leave with anything? No.
No.
Our mums, they're $75 for. Make sure you grab a couple of those. Make sure you grab. And then the pumpkins are priced at like.
Oh, weight. Usually it's weight.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
They
Or
vary,
size. It's size.
Something
Size or
like
weight.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like if you want like small pumpkins, they're like $4. But then like people who decorate with pumpkins, like they use the small. So you're getting like 28 small pumpkins, right? And then you're getting a couple mediums because you got to make sure that it's like nice and Pinteresty and cute. And then you get like a couple big ones.
Do you think the pumpkin patch people like call each other and they're like, hey, how much you charging this year?
I bet that they go in and they just like stock their different
They got
places.
a little
And
pumpkin
they're like,
patch board.
They're like, Edna and Joseph down the street are selling their pumpkins for $15 for one that's the size of my palm. We need to up our prices.
Yeah.
Like there's got to be some steep competition.
I don't know.
But
Did
the
you Google
problem
that? I'm not
is
sure.
you don't know how much the pumpkins are until you have paid the $95 entrance fee.
100%.
So like,
You don't know. You're stuck. You're stuck.
yeah. And it's like you walk out and you have spent a down payment on a Nissan. Like for a pumpkin patch experience. And you only spend like 3 hours tops.
Tops.
Like-
and it depends on your kids. If your kids are
Yeah.
small, they don't want to be there that long.
Yeah.
Because this ain't Disney.
And it's a crapshoot with the weather.
Yes.
And so, like,
100%.
if you're going, because there's only like 4 weekends that they're open.
Yeah.
And so, if all those weekends are sucky and rainy, well, you're choosing one of them, and then your kids are miserable, and then you're miserable because your kids are miserable. Everybody's miserable. You spent $15,000.
I love how it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Like, so far you bought a Nissan and spent $15,000.
At this point, I've got a down payment on a house.
People are like, did you bring a trailer to buy pumpkins at this place? Because they're not that much.
It's just an absorbent amount of money
crazy.
to walk on somebody's farm.
Can you imagine like pulling up to my house and I like meet you out front and I'm like $5, and you're like, what? And I'm like, $5
To walk on this grass, baby, it's
If
$5.
You just parked in my driveway. It's $5.
It's my property, which like we pay it. Everybody pays it.
Oh, you don't even think about it.
But like then when you get home and you're like, how much did I just spend?
Super
today?
Saving Social. That's what it's called. The Super Saving Social discount. People do that a lot.
I don't get that.
Go on to Super Saving Social and you get yourself a discount. You get $10 off, and then you can buy. Then you can walk in for $10. And you're
Yeah.
like,
Well, I guess
don't know.
I'm not the coupon clipper that everyone else is.
Listen here, lady. Coupon clip this.
It is so expensive.
It is.
It's wild.
The best part too is like you talked about like the entry. So let's just start there. Is really you could sneak on like
You really could.
You really could.
On busy days.
Yeah,
you
it's
could
really
just,
funny when they
walk
like
on.
hand you like a bracelet after you. We're all wearing long sleeves. You know what I mean?
know,
like
I've thought about that.
Nobody's checking these bracelets, and every time we go to one, I'm like, I bet you I could park like half a block down the road,
Yep.
and just walk on this thing.
Walk throughout the parking lot. I'm sure that there's like 4 that are on the ground
Oh,
somewhere.
100%. Nobody's gonna know.
Ain't no shame in this game, baby.
I mean, I'm a man of integrity, but at the same time, my integrity gets questioned a lot. And I contemplate, like, should we do this? I think,
Yeah.
Oof. Anyway.
Yeah, that's my first is like, it is a small fortune to go for an experience one of the 4 weekends out of the month. And realistically, it's only 3 weekends out of the month.
Well, and the real kick in the face is you know that in a month you're going to get your Christmas tree.
Yeah.
So like fall decor and Christmas decor crack me up because it's in and out.
It is.
It's like, hey, look, everything looks cute. Take 5 pictures,
Yeah.
and then boom, you're back. You're
Yeah.
into Christmas mode.
Yeah. Anymore, like I don't really buy any kind of fall decoration. And then Christmas decorations, most of the time I get like plastic ones because like they're cheaper and I have boys. So yeah, I'm just not like a big seasonal decoration. I'm also really lazy. So
You're like, here's a pumpkin on my step.
well, like
Yep.
here's the thing. Like I'll get into like the fall spirit but then I have to clean it up.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, 100%. I totally know what you're getting at.
And so if I'm going to spend any time on any kind of decorating outside of just like my normal house decorations, it's going to be Christmas.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep.
I'm not somebody who will leave my Christmas tree up forever. There's a house on the way back to our houses.
Yeah.
That still has Christmas decorations up.
Right now?
Yeah.
I've kept my Christmas lights on my house, but they changed color, so it doesn't count.
Their windows were open not too long ago.
So you're talking about like there's
and I
the
drove by
legit
and I was like, there's
Christmas
a
decor
tree
in there.
sitting on their fireplace. Their windows are lined with Christmas lights that I do believe are still green and red. I'm not there.
I do believe that
But,
you have
like,
not taken down your Christmas decorations.
But if I'm going to spend time on any kind of decoration, it's going to be Christmas decorations. And
it's so funny.
That's a lot of tear up or what is it? Put up and tear down.
Put up and tear down.
Yeah, that's too much. That's a lot going on.
My turn.
Yeah, you go.
Anytime you're dealing with the general public, you have no idea what's going to happen.
Well, and you're dealing with kids.
Okay, so I've said this about fairs. We're on almost 70 episodes here, so people understand where I'm coming from. But if you are in the general public, there is a moment.
Which is everyone.
Which is everyone. There is a moment in time when you look around and go, where do these people come from? Okay, I am not a person who's inside a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know what the term for that is. I'm out. I'm at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. I ride my bike everywhere.
Yep.
People be waving at me. I get
run
to
even though you're not a runner.
Yeah, I get to pumpkin patches, fairs, and I'm like, come on.
I didn't see you anywhere.
Where do you live? Because this is the
That's
once a
very
year
true.
where we interact, and I think, wow.
I don't know. It brings out so many people. And I also, it's a free-for-all.
It is.
Like, it is a total free-for-all because it's kind of like within like a caged area.
Yeah.
Gated area.
Cage. Well, they put you in a cage. If they're Kim,
what are you paying
You're in
for?
the wrong. I don't know what you paid $70 for, but you went to the haunted house. You did not go to the pumpkin patch. I'm just throwing that out there.
No. So you're in like a gated area.
Yeah, you're in an.
Which means that you can let your kids run.
100%.
So people let their kids run. But then it is just like kids are everywhere. And it's like the worst of children comes out. I don't know why, but there's been so many times where like I've had to make my kids give up like something because another kid is like getting ready, is like squaring up and is like, I'm gonna fight you for this corn bulldozer.
Jimmy Doohickey, who knows where he lives? Like he lives somewhere, but he's out.
And they're not teaching not teaching their kid to like wait their turn a lot of times.
The dude got like an AC/DC shirt on with the sleeves ripped off. And he's got like bib overalls and
it's 42 degrees outside.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, Jimmy, Jimmy, give that kid that thing. And the kid's like, no, like I have to fight for everything in my life.
It's a free for all.
It's so true. So you're walking. So, and here's the best part is when you're stuck in the funnel, because you got to get in to get your ticket or whatever, you're standing next to these people. Mm-hmm. And like, there are times where I legitimately just want to start asking questions. Like, where did you come from?
So
have you ever been like, I'm going to invite you to church. Like, this is in 5 questions later down the road, but I got more before that is even going to come. Like, do you live in the area? Have you ever seen the daylight?
Do you come out for like festivals?
Yeah.
Like, where else do you congregate?
Did we see each other at the Fireman's Festival? I'm pretty sure we did. I saw you at the parade, didn't I?
Yeah, there's certain ones that are a little bit better.
It's just wild to me.
You know what also is like I get it, but like, no, I don't. I don't know why there's Amish people that pay money to go.
Okay, so I was just going to say that because that's funny you bring that up. I've never seen an Amish person at a pumpkin patch.
I have.
I have not.
And
so
I'm
you are winning.
So confused by it because I'm like,
they got their own pumpkin patches.
Well, they grow their pumpkins.
That's true. But I think they're going
Do they eat them?
Oh, I don't know. Do I look Amish? Don't answer that because today I kind of do.
You kind of do with your hat. And you did ride your bike with the bags on the bike. So, are you Amish? I don't know. Jordan. He's got the beard going.
Oh, what happened? I wasn't looking. I wasn't ready. It's so funny.
Yeah, I've definitely seen some Amish at the pumpkin patch, and I'm like, this feels. You paid money for this?
That is kind of true. You're like, what? But they do like all the extracurricular things.
Yeah, they do.
They love that stuff. I mean, they're not scrolling through TikTok and wasting their life.
They're not doing it for the aesthetic.
No, they're like legitimately like, hey, this is fun. And I'm like, yeah, because you came here on a buggy. You got the full experience. You don't even need a hayrack ride. You own the hayrack.
Do they decorate with them? Like now I'm like, why are they at the pumpkin patch?
I think they're just there just to enjoy life.
I mean,
good for you.
You can save $70.
They could, but you know what? I think they got it.
They do. If there's one thing the Amish got, it's dollars.
They're not spending their money on clothes. They are not spending their money on
cars. Realistically,
their Nissans are non-existent.
No TVs.
You're good.
There's a lot of.
You're spending money on propane.
If you guys are not from the area, we are immersed in Amish culture.
There are some people out there be like, they're kind of being rude right now. We're not being rude.
No,
we're being
this
very
is
realistic.
very true. These are true things. If we had an Amish person in here, they'd be like, yup.
You'll be like, absolutely.
That's the correct. That's true.
Now we're getting there. We're getting
I remember when Josh first moved here, he didn't believe me that like
they all tucked in.
We are in Amish country.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And
he was like floored that we have hitching posts everywhere.
The really crazy thing is whenever we have friends or family that come in from out of town, they are blown away that we can always tell ex-Amish.
Yeah.
Because they're like, no, you can't. And I'm like, you
absolutely
100%
can't. Most of the time they're wearing like an Affliction shirt or something. Sorry, anybody who's wearing Affliction.
And now
sorry
we're
to the brand.
But you can totally tell. Yeah. And they would not be offended about that. We have a lot of ex-Amish people at our church. They'd be like, you got it.
Yeah.
Like,
they just are raised completely different.
Yeah.
I have one friend who this all of a sudden turned into like the podcast.
Yeah, now we switched topics.
I had one friend who he used to be Amish, and you could almost pass.
He could almost get away with it.
He could almost pass as English.
Yeah.
Almost, but sometimes like
it comes back.
An accent
There's
comes
a couple
out, and I'm like,
of things.
there's
You're
that
like,
Dutch.
there it is.
There it is.
It's kind of like
hi, Dion.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm from Pennsylvania, so like there's a couple of moments where like the little New York side will come out, and people are like, "Oh, you're from the East." Like,
So, anyways, back to pumpkin patches.
Any other greases?
There is.
I'm only at the start.
There is corn everywhere. I don't know who made this decision to have corn pits.
There's corn mazes.
There's
corn
a corn
pits.
maze, but there's corn pits. There's
a lot of.
I'm trying to think.
The corn stalks are everywhere.
So there's been some that I've gone to where like they have these like forklifts and like bulldozers and things of that sort, and that's also in a corn pit.
Yep.
And so they have those, and then they have these giant balloons. I don't know what you call them. What do you call them? Ground balloons. What do you call them?
Ground balloons?
Yeah, ground.
You mean like the jump things?
Yeah, but like what are they?
They're like inflatables, but yeah.
They're like balloons.
Kind of.
That you jump on.
Kind of, yeah.
Those are very regular.
Mm-hmm.
Do they deflate those in the wintertime?
I don't know. Did I ever tell you the story about when we were going to the pumpkin patch and it was like super windy and the inflatable like flew off? Have you ever heard that?
What?
Yeah. So us and another couple in the church, we were coming in and we're through like the entranceway and it's blowing like crazy. And they had one of those long jump pads that were like 10.
Yeah.
Like they're probably like 20 feet, long by like 10 feet wide or whatever. And the wind got under it and like 10 kids were on it and flew up in the air, like 10 feet in the air.
What?
Kids are falling from the sky.
Oh my goodness.
So
that's a liability.
I looked at the guy that we were with and I was like, let's go. So we make a beeline towards this. Parents are running past us with like kids that have like broken arms and all this crazy stuff.
Oh my goodness.
It was wild.
Whoa.
Crazy.
I didn't realize that those weren't.
Well, they had it like anchored down, but it wasn't like anchored down correctly. And so it just like that wind just kept slowly kind of working it out of the ground. And then it just
bad day
took
for
off.
the guy who set those up.
Oh man. The lady who owned the pumpkin patch, she's like, thank you guys so much for helping us out. We're like, we're not really sure we did anything, but you're definitely going to want to get this fixed.
Probably call your insurance agent right
you're,
now.
you're talking
Maybe
to the
a
wrong
lawyer.
people right now. You need a team. You need
you
a
should probably
group
look
of
into
people.
that.
Yeah, but those are there.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There's corn mazes.
There's usually
there's
bounce
one-
houses, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those
Slides.
things. There's just a lot. But like, I feel like the corn pit of death. It's like the
When
beach.
I go jumping in the corn
It's
pit.
like the beach. Like you, as much as you try to get like all of the sand off of you,
It reminds me of like
you
a ball pit.
Still come home. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like it's tiny little
Yeah.
corn kernels. And so it's like the sand. When you come home and you're like, I still have this much sand.
And you know how many
in
people
my
have been in that
soup?
corn pit?
I know. Do they? I need to know some things about corn or pumpkin patches now because I'm like, do they sanitize those corn kernels? Do they reuse them every year? Like, where do those go in the off season?
I don't know.
Is it the leftovers?
No, well, I can't speak to any of that. I wouldn't even know.
Hey, if you own a pumpkin patch, let us know.
Let us know. We have a guy in our church that does the corn maze.
Really?
He's a farmer in the church, and he does. Hi, Coleman. He does all of the setup for it. Like, so he.
I didn't know that they did that.
Yeah. He helps. It's I guess like a big team because majority of them like have designs and stuff like that, which I always thought was funny because you can't see the design unless you're in the air. So yeah.
Yeah. How do
There's
they
that.
do those? I need to talk to Coleman. Coleman,
Come
on down. Yeah,
You're like, hello.
I don't know. Goldman would not say hardly anything. He'd just laugh a lot.
Like, yeah, you guys are funny.
Yeah, do they have somebody who's like in a helicopter, like reporting down below?
I don't know.
How do they see? I have so many questions. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm like, how do they do this? How do they pull this off? Who's the first person to pull off a pumpkin patch of this capacity
I don't know.
and charge $80 per person?
I got another one for you.
Okay, go. See how I started getting mad? Now I'm like, who did this?
How dare you? How dare you? Okay, so this is infuriating. And again, it's the same thing in regards to like other public events,
Yeah.
right? I cannot stand like this drives me nuts. Parents who take pictures and then just sit on their phone and like don't make the memory. I sat on a picnic bench because I Forrest Gump things more and more in my life.
Yeah.
Like where I just sit down and I'm like, let's see where this dumpster fire goes. Like that's kind of where I'm
Yeah.
at. And then somebody will sit down next to me and I'm like, hey man, you want to watch the madness called Life
And then
Happen?
immediately just pull out their phone.
Yeah. So like parents will be like, hey Jimmy, smile. And then they take like the picture and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, now I got to like edit it, put it online,
Yeah.
all that other stuff. And I'm like, okay, your kid is crushing your kid now because he's unparented. But if you go, like, why did you come here?
Yeah,
You're on your phone the whole time. Why are you here? It makes no sense.
Yeah, there's so many people who this is like it's not necessarily a pumpkin patch thing.
It's a life thing.
It's a life thing. People who view life through the lens of their phone
can't
makes
stand
me
it.
want to take a baseball bat that weighs like a jillion pounds and just break all of their fingers and be like, now what you gonna do?
Grab if you absolutely have to record something like a school event or whatever. I tell parents this all the time. Buy a small packable tripod.
Yeah.
Hit the record button, leave it up, and then push it to the side and take in like what's going on. Because man, you're gonna hold up that stupid phone. You are missing every single memory, and you're never gonna get those back.
Yeah. I normally I take a couple pictures and then I'm like, okay,
That's
I'm
enough.
sick of this.
Take your picture.
I don't need 18 poses of.
I'm okay with that.
kids.
Take like 1 or 2, or even take 10. I don't care. Or you're on the hayride. Like take the photo. Yes,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. You need that. Like
Just like experience.
100%, because that's going to be in your calendar next year that you make with Pinterest, and that's awesome. But at the same time, it's like it cracks me up because people will take the photo and then they go to their phone and it's like there's nothing going on there.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening there
Yeah.
that you need to engage in. your kids and your life are right in front of your face. You could care less. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I get very frustrated. Even just like I enjoy just standing there and watch. I think this is just like a quality that you and I both have.
Yeah.
Within ourselves is the enjoyment of watching people.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think that everybody has that same enjoyment.
I think it's because you and I are probably secretly waiting for something to just happen where it's like some.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like
We're waiting for the moment of the balloon to fly up in the air with 10 kids on it.
you and I are like waiting for like the fire to happen because we're like, oh man, that happened.
This is it.
And then you look around and everybody's like, oh, I missed it. And you're like,
should have seen it. It was cool. Yeah, but I think that like naturally we are just people observers.
100%.
And so
yeah.
I will observe all these other parents who are like following these kids here, there, and everywhere. And they're like, okay, Starly, we need a picture. Okay, smile, Starly. Come on, smile for me. Now make a kissy face. And I'm like,
100%. It's aggravating.
Just let your child play in the corn kernels so that you can pick them out of her diaper later on. Nobody cares about the 17 poses that you did in the corn. Nobody cares.
I've gotten to the point now where I'm in like a public arena and I just look at people's phone. I just want to see what you're doing.
I do too.
Like I was sitting behind somebody the other day and I was in like this, like I was in the audience and like this guy in front of me was talking to somebody and I was like, that's a wild conversation. Like, actually, I did this.
I've read a couple of texts in front of me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but it's open, so I'm here.
But I am awkward, too, because, like, yesterday, I was at this conference. Like I was saying, I was at this conference, and this guy was sitting in front of me, and I'd sat down or whatever, and he was, like, right in my sight. And he's watching, like, hockey highlights because the NHL just started. And I'm like, hockey, huh? And I'm like, I'm such a stupid idiot.
Because nobody knows how to handle when they're called out. Like when you're like, I've been watching your phone over your shoulder.
He like turns around, he looks at me and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. All right. I'm sorry, man. And he's by himself. I'm by myself. So it's like, so immediately I'm trying to like cover up. I'm like, did the Blackhawks win?
So what do you think of That's hilarious.
You like the sticks more or the puck?
Who's your favorite Canadian player?
Have you had a colonoscopy recently?
Yeah, never call it out because that's like an awkward start.
It was so awkward. It was like
start.
I was like, oh no, I can't.
It's almost the same as like talking to somebody about like something that you saw on their social media, because like. That means that like I was looking at your page and it just feels like stalkery.
But it would be kind of neat if like he was on like his social media and you're like, man, you think Nicole's gonna break up with Gary? And they like are like,
somebody changed their last name to a middle name. Who's getting that divorce?
All right, back to the bucket bench because this is another grease. We got to get to Grace's, but that might not happen. Why is there always one person who always wants to like tell you about like either the farm or the pumpkin or whatever, like, pumpkins take 3 months to grow and this corn, oof. And it's nobody that works at the place.
Oh yeah, that's
it's only like somebody who's just like showed up and they're like, all of a sudden you have all this crazy knowledge about all these pumpkins, and I'm like, I don't care.
It's like they probably are like an old farmer. So my grandpa used to do stuff like that. Like
back in 1974.
So he used to be a cow farmer, and before he was a pastor. So he grew up on a farm and like knows a ton about cows.
For sure. Yeah.
So we would make the mistake of like asking like, oh, what kind of cow is this? So it's probably something where you're like,
you messed up.
Oh, what is this lumpy pumpkin? Or like, what makes pumpkins lumpy? And then it's like,
game on. You just totally farmer,
farmer, I don't know, Bob is coming over and
funny
he's like,
you should ask.
If you want to get them lumpy, then you got to introduce this kind of mealworm to the leaf before it turns
100%.
And it's like, I didn't ask for this conversation. I was just thinking out loud.
Yeah. And
you're in like a 17-minute conversation about pumpkins.
Or you're like on the hayride and you're like, you like say like some random comment to your wife, like, man, I wonder how they make this happen. Like you and I are sitting here, and sure enough, there's one guy who's like, funny you should say that.
That's my career. I make corn mazes and design them for people across America.
Oh, that drives me crazy.
Yeah, because they're listening in.
Oh,
it's like, I don't.
Absolutely.
Just talking.
Which is also a weird thing about human beings, that we do like have selective hearing, but we can hear also. So you can be engaged, like you and I could be having a conversation, and then if there was somebody else talking beside us and our names came up,
listen.
we would instantaneously be like, what?
Josh thinks it's crazy because like I can be having a conversation and listening to another conversation.
Yeah.
Like right next to me, and is Carl right there?
No, Sean's right there.
We could invite him in to ask him if he knows anything.
He's got a drill.
He knows something about lumpy pumpkins, I bet.
So funny.
Totally interrupted the flow.
That's all right.
Anyways,
That's all right.
Do you have any graces?
Graces? I mean, you got to do it.
It is
like straight up. You have got to do
it.
You've got to pay your $750,000. I mean, you totally do.
You do.
And
you have to get I've never gotten a donut.
A donut?
Like it's like a thing. Apple cider donuts.
Oh,
have you ever had
that's
them?
what you're saying. No, I haven't.
I have never had an apple cider donut.
Yeah.
And at this point, like so many people love them that I'm like, no, I'm not gonna have one just because like no.
Everybody has like their little thing, I guess, like at the pumpkin patches. But like, I mean, you just do it. You take your family, you have a good time. I've learned that you make it either greasy or graceful.
Yes.
Like that's the thing. Because there's been times, especially when the kids were little, where I showed up and I was like, I don't want to be here.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make everybody's time at this pumpkin patch absolutely horrible. Let me tell you something. I have not been a great dad my whole life. I am now because I learned a lot. But like back then, like there was times where I mean, you know how it goes.
But you're just tired.
You have
like,
little kids and you're like, everybody's gonna be in a bad mood today.
Yeah. Because it's like the one thing. That's how kids always are though. Like you're like, we're gonna plan this really fun thing. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be wonderful. And then they just like cry the whole time. We had my niece, absolutely adore her. She was not a peach for like the first 3 years of her life.
Yeah.
Just cried all the time about everything. And she never wanted anybody to pick her up except for her mom.
Yeah.
And so like we would take her and then like people would be like, oh, sweetie, as she's crying, like trying to help. But then that would only make her throw bigger fits.
Just made it worse. Yeah.
And it's like, stop talking to Emma. Nobody talk to Emma. She sucks right now. Like, and so like the pumpkin patch would be like, okay, we're gonna go.
Well, and kids don't care about your schedule. Like they
Not
don't
at all.
care. Like they're on their schedule. So there's so much of you're like, we're gonna go. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get the picture that's gonna be on the Christmas card, and everybody's gonna have a good time. And you get there, and it's like
overstimulation city.
Or they like puked before you got out of the vehicle, and they're just like, you go, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. And you're right. You're exhausted.
Yeah.
Because either you've worked all day or you've been in a situation, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, let's do this. Let's have a great time. And it's like, or you paid your $750,000, and so you show up and you're like, here, you put them in the corn pit, and they're like, I hate this, and you're like, you love this.
You're gonna have the best time of your life. Put a smile on.
Here's what you're going to do.
Do it for the gram.
You're going to sit there and you're going to play in that and you're going to love it and you're going to enjoy it. That's why I started taking my kids to all the things that they used to go to now that they're older, because it's 25,000 times better. I took them to the zoo the other day.
You got to rewrite those wrongs.
They're like, this is so fun. I'm like, is it? Because it wasn't when you were 6.
I have a picture of you with giant alligator tears. Your face is bright red, and mom has her arms crossed. She's not having a good time.
Because she just beat you in the bathroom. That's what happened. I have. I've started like revisiting places. They'll look at me. They'll be like, did I like this as a kid? I'm like, no, you did not.
I have specific traumas because of this place from you.
I took my kid to a children's museum one time, spanked him in the bathroom, and a guy threatened to call the authorities on me. I was like, you don't know, man. You don't know what we've been going through the past.
And I'll do the same to you, bud.
It's like, listen here, Phil. You come in the bathroom and I'll do the same thing.
That was hilarious.
I have an anvil carved on my pumpkin at home.
How did it turn into a crazy kid?
It does. It just gotta happen.
Oh my goodness.
It's so easy.
Yeah, you do have to do it. I will say that October is just the best time to go outside.
Oh, man.
It is like today. It is a beautifully sunny day.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's gonna be hot outside. It's a warmer fall.
It's
day,
a little cold though.
but there's like this nice breeze.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can hit a pumpkin patch on a day like this, it is like magic.
Which brings me to a grace, and people are going to be like, Jordan, what is wrong with you? But I don't care. You get to wear all your fall gear.
You do.
You get to layer.
It is very fall-y.
You get to, I love
Yeah.
fall.
Flannel.
Oh, you just get
Gotcha.
You show so when I
Your
show up to
boots.
the pumpkin patch, I got like the Hangover like montage going where they're walking into the casino, and I got all my fall gear on.
yeah.
I'm like, I got my beard, and I got my.
Yeah. You got your heavy coat. You got all the. You're ready. You got your fleece.
Kids
lined.
are crying their eyes out, but man, I look gorgeous. That's what I'm all about.
I know. I love fall clothes.
Oh, I
It
love
is
fall clothes. It's
the
so.
best.
It's like now I can finally like put something over top that T-shirt, and I can finally like wear boots again.
I
and-
can go a little extra, but like nobody thinks that it's extra. I'm just extra warm.
And you're not at the stage where you're like throwing on your crazy heavy like coat because
Hopefully.
it's 25 degrees
Yeah,
below
hopefully.
zero.
I've gone to the pumpkin patch before, and it's been cold, and I was like, "Why are we here?"
I love that.
But yeah.
That would be my like one only grace is that fall fashion is
Yeah.
just flourishing.
Yeah,
and I love it.
There's mine is like the nature of it. Like you go outside and it does smell.
It does. It smells
It's so
different.
crispy.
For you guys who don't have 4 seasons, fall and spring are why we live where we live.
Yeah,
100%.
like there's like a crispness to the air,
Yeah.
and then you smell like the waft of the apple cinnamon donuts, even though you don't buy them because you've spent your entire
You don't
life
have any more money.
savings, and you got to save the last 2 cents for the one pumpkin that your kid's gonna probably throw down the stairs when you get home. But like it's a crispness and like the hot cider, like
Yep.
it's a whole vibe. It's a whole moment.
I love it.
I am a fan of it as much as like
It is. It's crazy.
as much as we greased it, it is a really good time.
It's,
And
but that just goes to show, like, so many other things. We talk about the same thing, but like, or we allude to the same thing, which is like the situations in life that are so frustrating are so fulfilling.
they really are.
Because I mean, Christmas is like that. Thanksgiving is like that. We're like, that was a disaster.
Yeah.
Like if you were to go back and be like and I know your kids are, relatively young, but you've been there more than once.
Yeah.
And if you were to like go back like 4 years ago or whatever to where you first took your kids, you'd be
Yeah.
like, what a nightmare that was.
yeah.
But in your mind, you're like, oh, we love the pumpkin patch. No, you don't.
That's like our spring break this past year was miserable.
100%.
Terrible.
You'll talk about
Spring
it
break.
forever.
My children have said repeatedly it's the best spring break they've
And you're
had.
like, you
and I'm like,
got to be out of your mind.
are you high? Because you hated every second of it, but they're like, it was the best.
Yeah, I mean, I spent a week in St. Louis. So it's like absolutely like dead, and
But
they're
it's
like,
so
"That
many memories."
vacation was so funny." I'm like, it was not. It was not funny at all. It was,
But it's the
horrible.
ones, it's always the things that you do where your kids are kind of sucky.
Yeah, 100%.
That you remember the most.
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know, through like time heals all wounds, I guess, because eventually when you're 70 and you're like taking your grandkids, then you're going to be like, oh, I remember when
And that's probably why grandkids are so stinking amazing, is because you're like,
I get to relive
it doesn't matter now.
but I don't have to deal with
I don't have to deal with this. Like you're at the pumpkin. Go to a pumpkin patch and look at grandmas and grandpas. Actually,
I'm gonna
scratch
ask.
grandmas. Go look at grandpas. They're having the time of their life because they're like, this is wild, man. This is so crazy.
Yeah.
Because they are at the same age on the other side as the little kids.
Everybody's crapping their pants at the pumpkin.
Grandpa's in the corn like thing. Just he's letting it go.
I bet corn probably does some things for your joints. Like
I'm sure
you
it does.
It's like swimming, like you can move around.
Yep.
You're a lot more agile because things are supporting the nooks and crannies.
The older I get, the more I watch old men, and they're just like, yep. I was at this conference I was at. We were around this table. There was probably like, I don't know, 15 people around the table. The 3 old guys didn't say anything. And I kept going like, why are you not talking? And I think they just look at it and go, you guys are wild.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we have nothing to contribute to this because you're all completely idiots.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like at a certain point too, they just like everybody just watches.
Yeah.
Like they're just happy to watch.
They're like, you know what? This thing's on fire.
Yep.
We're not putting it out because we're gonna be dead in
We put
moments.
those fires out once upon a time. Not our job. Nope. Not our circus. Not our monkeys.
I retired from the fire department. You're okay.
Barbara told me I was coming, so here I am. Like that's all.
Yeah, because if you look at Grandma, she's still trying.
Oh,
She's still trying.
or she's trying to save her poor daughter.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know if we should do that. And Grandpa's over there like, let her rip. Do the thing.
Oh
my goodness.
man. Anywho,
What do you want to hear?
Well, I want to hear all about lumpy pumpkins, guys.
Tell
Let
me
know.
your favorite pumpkin.
What's your favorite pumpkin? And
Okay.
then I think it would be wise because I'll make a post for this. Because I always feel like at the end of the year or at this point in the year, people are constantly on Facebook and they're like, where is your favorite? So post them below.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'll put it on a Facebook. Just tag your favorite pumpkin patch that you guys like to go to.
Yeah.
Maybe tell us why. Because
Yeah.
I've gone to
and,
some.
And
I'm
why
like,
not
"Hey."
put like where it's at, like promote them.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Tag them in there. Yeah, put them in there. That's fine.
So that's what I want to hear.
I would say a pumpkin patch could live without blank. Like,
Oh, that's a
that would
good
be like my question for people is what would you take away that like just doesn't need to be there?
Ooh, what would you take away from there?
People.
I would take away the entrance fee.
Going with the entrance. Yeah. For me, like, man, I don't know. Do you have an answer to that? I don't even know how I could answer that. Like,
I'm trying to think.
it depends on, full transparency, it depends on the patch.
I think so too.
Like,
Yeah.
because, like, I
not all
mean,
of them have the same things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that's fall, and if you have anything that's even Halloween-esque, it needs to go. I've been to a couple pumpkin patches where they have, like Halloween decor up, and I'm like, no, these are two totally different things.
Yeah, they are very different
Like
things.
the haunted house is not the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Don't try to merge the two.
Yeah.
This
That's true.
Pumpkin patch is family friendly. Haunted house is
Not so.
try to terrify you.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Don't try.
And the people who go to the pumpkin patch, I'm fully aware they take their kids to the haunted house, but
I don't think that the pumpkin patch people are also the haunted house people. And
not
if they
always.
Are,
They do overlap a little bit, but not as much as you think. I would say
do you? I wonder if it's like frogs and toads. Like
probably.
some people are pumpkin patch people.
Oh, and some people are haunted house people. That is a good. We don't have a ton of them around here. We live in a pretty conservative part of the world, so
I'm A-okay with it.
yeah, I'm 100% okay with it. You have a haunted house. I'm coming to burn.
Maybe we
down.
can grease and graze that next week. There's only gonna be greases
I
for
hate
that.
horror stuff.
Yeah, I do
but
too.
Yeah. Anyway.
Scary. Anywho's
All right, y'all. Here's the deal. Hit us up. Let us know. Kim will drop the post, and then you guys can let us know your favorite pumpkin patch. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
But rate, comment, subscribe, share it with your family and your friends. Let us know what your favorite part of the pumpkin patch is, if you like it. If you don't, we'd like to know what you don't like about it either. And answer our questions because it's just kind. You don't just scroll by, listen to something, and then just get lost.
Listen and like us.
Yeah.
Please.
So drop us a line, greaseandgracepod@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.